You know my name, whispered in fear, muttered in drunken taverns, written in blood upon the walls of Whitechapel. Jack, the Ripper. They call me a ghost, a phantom. But ghosts do not bleed. Ghosts do not carve. And yet, they were right about one thing. I move like a shadow, and in the shadows I remain. Most believe no one has ever truly seen me. That is a lie. One man did. A painter. A broken soul with fire in his eyes and madness in his veins. His name was Vincent van Gogh. It was the year 1888. London reeked of smoke and rot. The streets glistened with rain, and the fog rolled in thick, swallowing the gas lamps one by one. The city trembled under my hand. Women vanished. Their bodies found torn, their voices silenced forever. Every scream became my symphony. Every alley my stage. And then he appeared, not one of my usual prey, but a watcher, a man of brushes and colors, drawn not to flesh, but to shadows. He wandered the streets of Whitechapel with a notebook in hand, sketching, scribbling, desperate to capture what he saw. But there are sights no man should capture. That night, I worked. A woman lay beneath my blade, her life spilling into the stones. I felt him before I saw him. The painter, his breath caught in his throat. His hand trembled. And when our eyes met, he knew he was no longer an artist. He was a witness. And witnesses must be erased. I did not strike him then. No, I wanted him to suffer, to taste the fear that fed me. So I followed him in silence, through the crooked streets, through the misty nights. Every corner he turned, I was there. Every reflection in a window, my shadow watched him. He began to paint differently. His skies twisted into storms. His fields burned with gold and fire. In every canvas, I saw myself hidden, eyes in the dark, knives in the strokes. He was trying to tell the world, but the world dismissed him as mad. That was my greatest delight. His screams were drowned in color, ignored by all. Letters. Yes, I sent him letters, written in crimson ink, words that bled across the page. You saw me. Now I see you. Soon you will see nothing. He read them. He burned them. But still, he painted me. Years passed, but shadows never forget. In 1890, I crossed the sea. France, fields of wheat swaying beneath a restless sky. He thought he had escaped me. Fool! I was always there, waiting. I watched him from afar, bent over his easel, strokes wild, furious, desperate. His eyes burned with the memory of me. He painted the darkness that haunted him, but he could not paint me away. And when the day was done, I stepped from the shadows. He saw me. Recognition flickered in his eyes. Not surprise. Not even fear. Resignation. He knew this moment had always been coming. 2 shots rang out across the fields. The villagers found him bleeding, whispering that he had done it to himself. Suicide, they said. Another tragedy for the mad painter. Let them believe it. It amuses me. The truth is far darker. I pulled the trigger. I silence him, as I silence all who dare to look upon me. He died with the same gaze he gave me in London. A gaze of horror and fascination, as though he had glimpsed not a man, but something else entirely. A shadow that kills. And so the story was buried. History remembers Van Gogh as a painter who cut off his ear, the madman who ended his own life. History remembers me as the phantom of Whitechapel, never caught, never seen. But you now know the truth. The worlds of art and death collided, and only one could remain. I ended Van Gogh. I erased him, just as I erased the others. And if you think this is but a tale of fiction spun to frighten you, Then close your door tonight. Lock your windows. Because I still walk among you. The fog still clings to the alleys. And every witness, every last one, meets the same fate.